Good morning. So we'll begin with seated meditation, making any adjustments, and then once you feel ready, or maybe you don't feel ready, and close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more, in through nose, out through your mouth. Seal your lips, breath in and out through your nose, but don't feel like we have to constrict at the back of the throat. Just let your breath be natural. Start to deepen your breath just a little bit. Noticing a few more sensations, or just maybe stronger sensations. We'll settle our awareness at the heart space. Take a few more breaths here, attention at heart space. Circle arms overhead, draw hands down to heart space, a little bow of your head, and set an intention for practice or for your day, or maybe just, this moment. I've been getting back to basics, and so part of that for me is, a daily morning meditation practice. And intentions that have recently come to me, just noticing where I'm feeling a little bit blocked these days. A lot of mental stirring. So the intention that came to me is, I see with clear eyes and an open heart. I am receptive. Maybe that's something that resonates. Maybe there's something else that, higher self knows. Bring you into a stronger connection. Set your intention to that. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Open mouth, sigh. Flutter open your eyes. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead one more time. And we'll do a little side bend, and we'll add some neck stretches on here. So taking the right hand down, left arm overhead. We'll gently relax the right ear toward right shoulder. Spread your fingers of left hand out. Take a breath. Exhale, cactus your arm. Gently loop the shoulder back. And arm goes overhead, inhale. Head remains heavy. Exhale, a gentle cactus. One more, overhead, inhale. Exhale, cactus. And just be gentle about it, it's early morning. And we're gonna stretch the left fingertips out to left side wall. We might keep the arm parallel to the floor, possibly dipping the fingers below, or maybe a gentle half bind. Left palm faces out as you take your hand behind your back. We'll check in with Ujjayi breath, a little constriction in the throat. Left hand comes and grabs the right top side of our head. Assist your head back to center. Bring upper body to center. Hands to thighs. Close your eyes. For me, it still feels like I'm leaning over to the right. The left side's really long and the right side's shortened up. Maybe you're experiencing something different. And that's all good too. It's not a right or a wrong. Circle sweep, arms overhead. Tap palms. We'll drop the left hand down and right arm overhead. Little side bend. Feel free to close your eyes, internal drishti. Spread your fingers of right hand. Allow your ear to dip down to shoulder. Take a big breath. Exhale, gentle cactus of right elbow, right arm. Inhale, stretch overhead. Head remains heavy. Gentle cactus, exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here. Staying in tune with sensation as we stretch and hold. Right fingertips reach out to the right side, arm parallel to the floor. Ear to shoulder there on left side. Maybe right hand below parallel or possibly half bind. Gentle constriction in the throat. Breath like ocean waves. We'll take the right hand and grab the left top side of head. Lift your head back. Upper body comes back center. And again, we pause. Tune in. Circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, right arm under, cross at elbows, maybe at wrists. We could, if we're not going to cross at the wrists, let's hold in the V shape and the hands could be extra wide, or we could start to work the backs of hands toward touching. Elbows lift up and a little push forward through the fronts of your elbows. Elbows at about shoulder height, but they can always stay lower than shoulder height, yeah? Switch sides, arms overhead, and left under right. Elbows gently lift and a little push forward. Breathe between your shoulder blades. One more. Circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, we're going to twist. Left hand to the right knee, twist to your right. Lift up through sternum and gently twist. Come center, reach up. Exhale, we twist to the left. Another breath. And come back center. Come off of your block, and we're going to actually go onto our backs for a moment into supported bridge. Come all the way down. Grab your block and place it either the low height or maybe the medium. You could cactus your arms, keep them long, palms face up, or maybe we do a little halo around the head. Right leg forward. And just take a few deep breaths here into your tummy and allow the front of the right hip to relax. A little psoas opening. Breathe into your tummy, front ribs. We're going to switch sides. Notice the sound and texture of your own breath. And slide your left foot in flat. Robot arms, bending elbows. Push down through the tricep and your feet. Back of head as well. Hips lift. We're going to pull the block out. Hold the hips up. Really using your glutes, but don't feel like you have to force the hips up. And if you want to, we press up and then almost feel as if your butt is kind of drooping into a hammock. There's a little bit of a softening, like maybe just 5 to 10%. Push through your arms. And slowly we lower the hips down. Right ankle to left knee. 3 figure 4 here. Interlacing behind our left thigh. Take 3 more deep breaths down to your low back. And let's take the head gently side to side. We'll release the left leg, extend the right foot up, a brief hamstring stretch. Point and flex, right toes up and down, and then maybe a little circle. Hands could be at the back of the thigh or up to the calf. Take 1 more breath. Hug knee to shoulder, extend left leg long, and we'll twist. Take the supine twist. Take right knee across your body to the left. And center. Hug knee to shoulder. Release your right foot. Hug cross the left ankle to right knee. Knees come up into chest and we interlace behind the right. Possibly using left elbow if we need more sensation. Breathe into the low back. Just feel the grounding effects. Our whole back, the back of the head, through the spine, pelvis, anchored into the floor, into the earth. Release the right foot. Extend the left foot up toward the ceiling. Straighten the left leg. Point and flex. Little ankle circles. Just slowly, gently pull. Breathe. One more. Hug left knee to shoulder. Extend your right leg long on the mat. Supine twist. Left knee tracks across the body, making adjustments with our pelvis, and possibly taking gaze and left arm, extending them out to the left. Just about 3 or 4 breaths here. Relax face and jaw. Breath smooth through your nose. Down into your tummy. 1 more. And come back center. Hug left knee in, right knee. We'll roll over onto our side. Fetal position for a moment. And coming up onto hands and knees. You choose. You could go hands and knees for cat-cow, or we could go right away to down dog. And we won't be in either for too long, not to say, to rush through any kind of stretching or movement. Start to correlate your movement with your breath.
maybe even closing eyes. Internal drishti. Cat cow, making your way to down dog. And everybody walking forward, ragdoll. Let's interlace hands at the back of the head. Just dangle if it feels okay on your lower back and in your side body. Just softly dangle side to side. Bye. And maybe we come center and do a brief shoulder rinse. Here might be a great place to grab your strap. And you can have a piece of fabric in each hand. Gently rock the weight forward, hips lift. Make sure you're grounded, rooted through your feet. We're going to release hands to the floor. Halfway lift. Bend your knees some. Lift your chest and float your arms. Sweep to standing. Hands to heart. Let's do the three-part chair to get into our legs pretty quickly. Toes point straight forward, feet hip width. And then we're going to take arms forward. Squeeze the fingers. Loop your shoulders on your back and sit down and back. So we want to shift the hips back, almost like we're going to fall back, but reach forward through the arms actively. Loop the shoulders, lift through sternum. And get a little deeper. Press up. Come up onto the tips of the toes. Heels press up. We bend the knees a little bit. It's normal that, the heels want to drop down. Pull tummy in, and then we slowly, like we're sliding down a wall. Bend the knees and lower. If you feel pain, don't go lower. Actually lift out of that. And come up, rock back. Lift back up. Toes and knees are going to angle in. We gently and actively kind of squeeze the inner knees together and again slide down the back wall. If we start to experience pain, we don't go lower. Belly in. Breathe. Press back up. Relax your arms down by your side. Circle sweep. Arms overhead. You could connect the palms. We could also take the hands to back of head. Lift up. Squeeze your glutes. Press forward. The exhale, relax arms by your side. Feet together to touch. Utkatasana, sit down, reach up. Take a breath. Hands to heart. Loop your shoulders. I'm mirroring you. Take a breath, and we're going to revolve to our right. So you could stay tall, reaching front to back, or we could take left elbow outside of right knee. Stay or open your arms. Keep breathing though. Come back center, reach up, exhale, hands to heart, loop your shoulders, and we revolve to the left, twist of choice. Staying tall, stretching the arms front back. Super Uddiyana Bandha, either twist. Check in with your breath. Come back center, press to standing. Another standing back bend. Tuck your tail, strong legs and glutes. Hips gently press forward as sternum pulls up. And come back, mountain pose. We'll take our blocks behind us and open up into a wide straddle start. I'll mirror. So we're going to pivot right toes to the end of the mat. Right knee gently out. Side angle, right elbow to right thigh. You could keep your left arm reaching up. We could take hand to hip. Some of you might half bind. Or maybe we go extended, arm overhead. Pranayama. So building some strength, some heat, stability in the legs. Rooting down.
Come back up to warrior two. Straighten right knee, pivot the toes, pivot left toes out to the end of the mat. Warrior two, left side. Strong right leg. Exhale, side angle. And again, same options with the arms. Half bind if you did so on the other side. Ujjayi breath. Left knee gently out. Two more. Come back, center, warrior two. Hands come to hips, straighten left, pivot the toes. And then we're gonna go toes out, knees out, and squat for goddess. Arms can go overhead and stay, or we can bring hands down to heart, getting a little lower into the hips. Short and sweet, knees out, belly pulling in, sternum lifts up. Squat. Bring your hands to your thighs, pivot the fingers out and heel of hand in, and then we can squat and kind of shrug the shoulders a bit. We're gonna dip the right shoulder into midline. So pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, drawing in and up as the knees splay out. Same with Uddiyana Bandha, core lock. Come back, center. Elbows can always be bent. Now we go right shoulder dipping to midline. Strong core, breath through the nose. Come back, center, press to standing. Whew. Pivot your toes in, heels out, reach out through your arms, and we fold. Reaching for sides of feet, you could always have hands on the mat, doing more of a half lift if that's better for your back. We're gonna stay rooted through the feet, but rock the weight gently forward, just a little bit, and pull. Using your bicep strength, elbows start to bend. Hands to the mat, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet in a little. Bend your knees, hands come to the hips, we come up. Bring your feet together to touch. If you need to turn to face the front end of your mat, do. That's fine. We'll do tree pose here. Excuse me. I'm going to stay facing the monitor. So mirroring you. So standing on the left foot, pivot your right knee off to the side, and we pick up the right foot for tree. Hands to heart space. Press down, lift up. Maybe reaching arms skyward. You might push out the walls. And focus your gaze. And we smooth out our breath. Hands back to heart. And release your right foot. Shift the weight onto your right leg. Squeeze from up the glute. Pivot left knee off to the side. And we do tree here, now balancing on our right foot. Hands to heart. We can keep them there. Same arm variation options here. Ujjayi breath. Stay rooted. Hands come back to heart. Lift through sternum. And release your left foot. And relax your arms by your side. Circle sweep, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back, plank. And we'll do one plank on the forearms. Knees can always come down to the floor, totally fine. Pull forward through sternum as you reach back through your heels. Navel in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower all the way down. Let's briefly stack the forearms. Keep the toes pointed back for a moment.
And then here you're going to need to decide, the options are winged pose or the reverse supine twist where we start off from half frog. That's the choice I'm going to choose because I just love that twist. But if you want to do winged pose, right arm reaches out, thumb at eye level, and then you're going to use your left hand to push yourself over on the right side. If we're coming to half frog, take your gaze to the right and sweep your right knee up to the side of you. Pause for about, 2 or 3 breaths. Just get a nice little hip stretch, low back opening. And we're going to move into our twist. Lifting head and chest, thread left arm under, and right arm comes all the way up and over. Maybe our gaze goes that direction as well. Feels okay to stretch your neck. We can place a block underneath the right knee for our twist. If you're doing winged pose, keep a gentle grip of your right fingertips into the floor. And we're going to slowly return back to our belly, everybody. Pause center, forearms stack, forehead down. Half frog, left knee out to the side, winged pose. You'll extend your left arm out to the left side, thumb at eye level. A little grip of the fingertips to the floor. And then you're going to look right hand pushes you over onto your left side. Half frog. Take one more big belly breath here. And then we'll prop up and enter into our twist. Right arm threads and left arm, left shoulder up and over. Close your eyes, soften face, jaw, shoulders, all the way down through your belly, low back, down through the legs. Take one more big breath here. And nice and slow, everyone back to tummy. Stack your forearms. And you're more than welcome to stay with belly down Shavasana. Or if you'd like to flip over, you can roll over. And maybe we grab a block. Maybe we choose supported fish, supported bridge. Or if you fancy, legs up the wall, a little restorative inversion. Whatever calls, whatever feels good, of benefit. Close your eyes. Whole body soften. We let go of the breath work. Maybe you give yourself a gentle reminder of your intention this morning. You resonated with the one that I mentioned. I see with clear eyes and an open heart. I am receptive.
Give thanks to yourself and to your body, showing up, doing the work. It's an honor, truly a privilege and a pleasure. So much love, my friends. I bow to you. Namaste.